won't survive me. Run them through!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I will bring down the divine wrath! I lead, you follow. Let me help.
I will help where I can.
Search for the beauty with your heart.
Rely
not
on
your
me.
eyes.
That's good enough. Okay.
Onwards!
Lan drops to his knees, breathing heavily. He looks at you, trying to say something, black liquid bubbling from his lips. I think we found it. Are you sure you'll be able to fight this demon? I can manage. I don't know what will happen when we go in, but I won't be a burden. Ever. If I can't walk, I'll crawl to him and gnaw at his ankles. At least I'll bite his toes off. What is this ooze? What is this gunk oozing out of you? It's just my black humor finally taking physical form. Pay no attention. Alright, let's go kill him. I will fight if I'm ready. If I'm not, then for what, right? If I kill him now, the mongrels won't have to suffer ever. If this is my rehearsal of my death, I'd rather die fighting than by a friend than die like this. Okay, so he's not any worse than he was. Oh, no wonder he's having a hard time hitting anything. He's sickened and nauseous and shaken.
Always be ready for the worst.
Duh. Of course he can't hit anything. Let's save here, actually. The big room. The demon's grim figure, which resembles a skeleton with glossy skin stretched over it, hovers above you. A sea of eyes glitter hungrily in the darkness. The mongrels have been trained well, and they are not as sound until they wait their master's order to attack. My child, you have finally come to me. It took you so long to find your father's home. I called and called. I started to think you couldn't hear, couldn't feel my touch. But I see that you do. Your body reacts to my presence. Black tears shed for a great sin. They mean my poison has penetrated deep within you. Lan, that is your name, isn't it? I accept you, my prodigal son. I will accept you if you want to join me. How do you want to be initiated? With my poison in the flesh of the innocent, like all your kin, to build your strength? Or will you let me thrust my stinger into you? This will either kill you or make you the greatest of all mongrels. Decide now while I, your father, am feeling benevolent. The chamber grows darker. Lan falls trying and failing to get up. I'd rather die than serve you, and you are not my father, you freak. You know so little, you weak, pathetic mongrel. I made you. You are my creations, and you will return to me. Lies. What do you mean you made them? Mongrels are descended from crusaders who were poisoned by demon filth. Yes, and I was that filth. I was the sweet poison that corrupted them. I'll tell you a story, my naive commander. A long time ago, when stupid mortals thought that one crusade would be enough, angels came down from heaven to fight alongside you. Quarrel, a child of that light, led a group of crusaders deep into the wound. Shut up, you scum. They walked for many days and lost their way. The wastelands seemed a labyrinth to them, as if someone had confused them on purpose. They ran out of food and water. Despair and incredible rabid hunger overtook them. Only Quarrel, such a weird name, kept going and demanded the same of them. And when one of the Crusaders said, "He's a stranger, this angel, he's not one of us. If we kill him and eat him, he won't be missed. And his holy flesh will give us strength to get out of here. See how he walks so briskly without tiring? We will gain his strength." The other Crusaders were terrified. But the more their hunger tormented them, the more eagerly they looked upon Quarrel. And one night in the darkness, they did what they had talked about. And the one who planted this idea in their heads dealt the first blow. And when the feast was over, I shed my Crusader's guise and assumed my true form. I told them I was letting them go home, but that my brand, a brand of sin, would stay with them and their children forevermore. My poison would flow through their veins, and when I gave the order, they would come to me. You're lying! Where'd you get these mongrels from? Didn't you flee Neathholm alone with your tail between your legs? Oh, Commander, don't assume you're the only one with a loyal army. I've been gathering my children for years. Those who thought they had been lost in the caves actually found their true home. See any familiar faces, Lan? Rulo, Old Gorham. But it's not possible. They're supposed to be dead. They went missing when I was a kid. My poison doesn't kill mongrels, it gives them life. A long, long life. Those who remained in Dresden also deserve a long life, but what is it to you? Is this how you want to die? I'd rather die than obey you. Lan, fight. It's just a demon. We've killed plenty before. You're stronger than this. I am. No, I can't. I can't let you down. I'm finally done. Finish me off. It's better this way. Nothing's over as long as you're alive. I need you, Lan. Fight. Yeah, let's do that one. Yes, just a minute. If you need me, I'll get up. Just give me a few minutes. I can do it. I'll be fine. So the mongrel, your magic didn't affect Lan in the caves below Canabras, but now it's turning him inside out. What changed? Do you really think my powers are as crude as that? In the caves, I summoned those I chose here. I am calling to the blood of all my children. I'm calling to the sin of the ancestors, to the old promise to return to my side. No one can resist the call, and you, Commander, cannot resist the call of duty. That's why you're here and not in your fortress. Enough talking. It's time you paid for everything. Oh no, Commander. Oh no, Commander. It's like, oh no. While I did receive mythical power from my master, I'm not in the mood to fight now. It's not my time to visit my children in Dresden. Oh, it's my time to visit my children in Dresden, the city you abandoned. Without me, they are wandering in darkness. But I will give them power. Too bad you won't be able to follow me. We'll literally be worlds apart. No, you won't touch them. Kill me, but don't touch them. What are you talking about, my child? Of course I will kill you. Not personally, though. I will leave you in capable hands of your kin. There may be few, but each one is worth a dozen experienced soldiers. If you happen to survive next time we meet, I will have an army. Prepare to see even more faces from
Get another option.
Yeah, it won't let me attack him. That sucks. So these all, like, low AC people. I'm not gonna worry about it. And yet I still miss. Guard, skirmisher, skirmisher. Doesn't look like any of these are spellcasters or ranged.
Endure this! Did you see that?
Into the fray!
Desna, guide my hand!
Out of my way!
Well, if he doesn't call this an army, I wonder what he does call an army. It's a lot of dudes. Okay, the skirmishers can throw. Okay, good to know.
Make every strike count.
I really wish I could tell them to attack, like, certain kinds of targets, rather than just always the closest.
No glory without risk!
Make your peace.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you! You've crossed the wrong mountain. Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
The light! You!
I will resist!
Let's hear you cry!
Diane is pale, but he's obviously much improved. It's a strange feeling. I ought to stop thinking about my tribe and fulfill my duty as a crusader, but I can't. I'm a mongrel, and I have a duty to the mongrels as well. My heart is like my face now, split in two. My cold-blooded half tells me to forget about my tribe, but my human half is desperate to find a way back to Galarian. Until we do what the Queen has sent us here to do, we can't leave this place, right, Commander? Tell me, I need to hear it. The mongrels are safe in Dresden, no matter what the demons said, and we can only carry out our mission here. You're right. There are plenty of people back in Dresden who will protect the mongrels. The Queen, Irabeth, and Evia. Yes, I'm going to trust in that. But even so, now it's personal. I will have to go back there and face that demon. Yeah, his presence alone had you writhing in agony. Will you be able to fight him when we catch up again? I don't know if I'll be able to handle him or not, but I have to try. It's a matter of honor. You okay? Right now, I'm fine. I don't have a headache, but inside there's another story. Why don't I just jump around a little? If anything comes loose inside me, it'll rattle. That way we'll know if I need to run to a healer if it's too late. A chance to wash my face would be welcome, or maybe I should leave it. I could scare off passing demons. Do you think he was lying about your ancestors? I want to believe that he's lying, but deep down I know it's true. Our deformities aren't a sign of valor or of our ancestors who fought in the world wound and sacrificed themselves for the cause. Our deformities brand us as criminals. We're not underground crusaders. We're cast-outs who belong in the caves or in the abyss. I'll do anything to keep Saul and the others from finding this out. I'll fight the demon and rip his vile tongue out, but that won't change the truth. We're cursed forever. Ancestors, schmancestors. Why do you care? You're half lizard, half goat because you were born one, not because you're guilty of anything. If only it was so simple. I'm starting to think we live in the caves for a reason. Maybe our catacombs are just one huge prison cell for people who don't deserve to see light, who resides when we have served our sentence. It's not clear. What we have to do now is to truly redeem ourselves. Right now, I see only one way, killing that guy. We have to keep going. Yes, Commander, the sooner we finish here, the sooner we'll return to Dresden. Thank you. For not abandoning me, and for your words, I'm going to make that demon regret the day he was spawned. That is my duty, and I will see it done, whatever it takes.
I sense something.
Move out!
I finished here. Is there more?
Head on!
Right, so the only one it really affected was Lan. And he resisted.
Can't hide from me.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Onwards!
I finished here. Is there more?
Move out!
Let me read these again. The owner of this quiver can use it to shoot 30 units of ammunition every day. On a hit, the ammunition marks its target and creates an invisible bond between them. Whenever a wielder hits a marked target, all other marked targets within the 30-foot radius suffer 2d6 damage. That's cool.
No
Doesn't her
reason to
lay on
pause.
hands cure that? Nope. Apparently not. Not it did.
darkness.
Prepare yourself!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Wow. Ouchie.
Saporane Center. You won't survive me. Run them through!
Got him.
Desna, guide my hand!
Nice.
Into the fray!
Minus 89. Jesus.
Endure this! Out of my way!
Make your peace.
Adayana. Make every strike count. Die!
I will resist!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Let's hear you cry.
Prepare yourself!
Begone, fiend! You won't survive me. lead. You follow.
Jesus. Permanent. Alright. Single use key to Echo's lair.
Onwards!
Come on, Ulbrich!
Move out!
The hell out of there. Jesus. Machio's mansion, so we're gonna have to do that. Burning infusion reminds you of a pain of hot metal seatbelt as it touches your skin? Bro, yes. What happened during the last battle when you helped me? Were you wounded? Worse than that, I was cursed. My old enemy found a way to strike me down. The curse is powerful and intricate. It weakens and binds me. Sooner or later, I'll find a way to cure myself of the infliction, but it'll take some time. Until then, I won't be able to help you in battle. Forgive me. Who was the demon that attacked you? His name is Echo of Discari. He's the lord of the Locust Host's unholy creation, stitched from his own dark powers and bodies of the fools who offered up their prayers to him. He is my ancient and sworn enemy. Why is he pursuing you? My lady Iomade inherited the throne of heaven from the great Aroden. The same Aroden who overthrew the Echo and stopped Discari's latest attack from breaking through to Galarian. This is why the Echo hates everything and anyone associated with Aroden's legacy, and, of course, the legacy includes Iomade. As her herald, I just happen to be the first in line. What should we do with this new threat? We will proceed with our mission no matter what. The Echo of Discari is only interested in me, not you, champion. And that is for the best. I will follow you unseen by anyone, and I won't reveal myself again so that I don't draw the ire of the Echo's attention. And I will also try to cure myself of this curse, but he is a shadow of his evil master, and sooner or later we will have to fight him, but until then I will remain out of sight. Anything I can help to get rid of the curse? Do not waste your time and efforts on me, champion. I will take care of myself. The affliction poses no danger to my life. It was intended more to humiliate me than to do any lasting damage. I will be able to cure it by myself. Okay. So we'll save. So we need to find Demalchio's mansion. I didn't... This is the key that I got. Okay. I'm still exhausted. Oh, because I haven't rested. Let's rest.
Can you move faster and stop goggling around you like a fool all the time?
But I don't know if I'll ever see these places again.
Here's this dude's mansion. Nope, that's outside the other way. I want to go this way.
You follow.
Rapture of Rupture. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's a place over here? You're surrounded by the sounds of melodious voice that seems to be coming from the stone pillars all around you. Greetings, esteemed guests. Are you here to seek the hospitality of Lady Valexia, or are you here on other business? The entrance to the manor greets you politely. It is far more gracious and impudent, foul-mouthed door than the 10,000 Delights. Whose manor is this? The manor is called the Rapture of Rupture, and it belongs to Lady Valexia. She is, of course, the shining star of the capital, and the most glorious resident after the magnificent Nocticula. What are you? I'm both a gate and gatekeeper. My responsibilities include greeting guests, ascertaining the purpose of their visits, and deciding whether to allow them entry. Who created you? Lady Valexia enchanted me herself, and personally entrusted me with these responsibilities. She possesses a wide range of impressive talents, and just a humble testament to her skill, and cannot compare to the true masterpieces she has created. I have to go. This is the lady... Okay. For gambling one's faith and hope of winning such favor of a demon, it is crucial to understand how demons think, but the favor of such an influential figure cannot be underestimated. I seek her patronage and would like to enter. Welcome. She will be notified of your arrival. Oh, let's immediately steal something. The demon that comes to greet you has blonde hair and is wearing a modest but elegant dress. He seems surprisingly friendly. Her soft voice and impeccable manners seem out of place in a city with extreme passions and boundless indulgence prevail over the temperance and moderation. A new guest has arrived. How exciting. A mortal from Galarian, if my eyes do not deceive me. What brings you to my manor? This is all very intriguing. Alexia, we have clashed in many battles before. Her claws were always stained with the blood of those she killed in the battlefield. Now she looks different, but I'm certain that her true nature remains unchanged. She is still violent and dangerous. You must be on your guard. Sweetheart, you should have told me you were coming. I would have organized a reception to celebrate your return. I must confess I rather have missed having you around, but all is forgiven, and I hope I can count you among my regular guests once more. Thank you for your hospitality, but I doubt you'll find me very interesting. Things have changed since my last visit, and I'm a different person now. I have to warn you, Valexia is much more dangerous than she looks. She knows how to be amiable, but it is only a pretense. Her friendly demeanor is as fake as everything else in this city. If you look behind the mask, you will see someone who is old, cruel, and utterly insane. Someone who adores random acts of senseless violence. Trust me, I used to know her in my past life. I am sure the heart that beats in your chest is wicked and merciless, but my goddess demands that I am sincere when I see true beauty, and I dread to ask only how many lives such beauty has taken. Such a compliment, sudden and unsophisticated, and yet surprisingly delightful. I never thought that words of admiration from a mortal could touch my heart, but it seems the praise of a cleric of Shellen can make even a succubus feel flattered. Everyone in the capital talks about you. Who are you? Ah, how refreshingly direct. Well, let me tell you a little about myself. My name is Lady Valexia, but it is common for others to add a few epithets before my name, often something like magnificent or illustrious. I hold considerable influence in the upper city. You could even call it my little queendom. I'm the foremost member of the city's elite, and all the aristocrats of the capital acknowledge me as their de facto leader. You might be under the misconception that the city is ruled by Shamira, but Shamira is nothing more than a glorified cleaner, entrusted with the responsibility of tending to the latrines. I, on the other hand, hold sway over the most powerful and influential demons in the city. You see, my friend Nocticula allows me to lead the nobility because I look out for her interests. She knows that I am loyal, unlike most demons. I do not aspire to power beyond what I already possess. I would never stage a coup against Our Lady in Shadow, nor would I ever use my position in society to support anyone else on such a foolish endeavor. I'd like to get to know you better. I am flattered by your attention, but I find you personally intriguing. You know, I take great interest in promising young talent, and I tend to offer my patronage to gifted artists. Unfortunately, many of them turn out to be frauds, unable to keep me entertained for more than a few seconds. An acquaintance of mine mentioned that you used to fly naked over the capital. They said you wreaked havoc and terrorized the city in every way imaginable. She blushes slightly. Oh no, that's preposterous. Those are just ridiculous rumors and exaggerated stories. Of course, when I was younger, I may have allowed myself to be a little exuberant. But still, what a blatant lie. Flying naked? Such outrageous nonsense. She tries to pretend that she is outraged, but a sly, self-satisfied smile plays on her lips. You are not like other demons. Why is that? Time. It's a simple answer, but true. I know a lady is never supposed to reveal her age, but suffice it to say I am far older than this city, and can recall on the circumstances in which it was founded. During the ages that have passed, I've had time to play various roles. Perhaps if the gods of Galarian are generous and bless you with longevity, we will meet again. But if that does not happen, say 1,000 years from now, I will be completely different. As time passes, I grow bored with each new version of myself, and since boredom is my sworn enemy, I have to reinvent myself to escape its grasp. What made you interested in me? Ah, you are so modest. You are a Galarian warrior, and yet you are responsible for securing several major victories in the World Wound. You had the courage to descend in the abyss, and now you have chosen to pay me a visit. Moreover, you are not here to wave your sword in my face, but have a nice conversation. Now, be honest, if you were me, wouldn't you be intrigued? Are you skilled in the magic of enchantments? Yes, that's one of my very many talents. A life that spans thousands of years can be a challenge for even the most lively and curious of minds. I'm always looking for something new and exciting to do, so I've studied many strange subjects. I take particular interests in anything bizarre and unusual. You're very powerful, aren't you? It is true that my name carries a certain degree of prestige here in the city. My advice based on millennia of experience can be truly valuable, and many adventurous life has allowed me to acquire extensive connections, as well as an impressive collection of powerful curiosities. Oh, now really just listen to me, talking your ear off like a market seller. Why do you like to support young talent? She glances at you coyly. I could have told you that I am driven by pure altruism and that the desire to perform good deeds, and you would have thought me the kindest and most noblest of demons, but the truth is I'm easily bored, and by attracting young and gifted, I can discover something new every day. They keep me entertained, and to be honest, they add to my prestige. I like making new friends, and with my help, those friends can become very influential. What happened to those who fail your interest? She looks at you uncomprehendingly for several moments and bursts into magical laughter. Ah, so you've heard of those ridiculous rumors. Don't pay attention to them. They're all so boring. Whoever invented them has no imagination. I've heard rumors that I kill them and I keep them in a dungeon, and even, just imagine, that I rape them until they drop dead of exhaustion. It's all an extraordinary load of rubbish. I haven't done anything like that for at least a couple of millennia. I seek your patronage. She shows off her perfectly styled hair and playfully twists it around her finger. A Galarian warrior who seeks the patronage of a demon in the upper city? And you're a crusader, no less? This is most intriguing. You are a curious creature indeed, and I would be very interested to learn more about you. There is no need to bother you with titles. You can simply call me Valexia, and you are... Don't put your trust in her words, champion. Valexia's temper is like the wind that blows across Ishiar. It changes constantly and bodes poorly for no matter what direction it turns. You must watch her vigilantly as a skilled sailor watches the horizon. They call me Kang. Kang. What an unusual name. Certainly not in keeping spirit with the Abyss, but I like it. You know, I have a proposal for you. Let's pick a place that is nice and romantic and go on an innocent little date together. It will be a chance for us to get to know each other. How about the Battle Bliss? It offers simple, spirited entertainment and will be a good place for us to talk undisturbed. No one will notice us because they'll be too busy watching the fights in the pits. We can have a nice conversation and learn more about one another. I'll be waiting for you in the arena. I hope you will accept my invitation. I will be very disappointed if you deny me the pleasure of your company. After all, you are the champion. You have conquered the arena. What a better place to learn more about you than in a place you've proved your worth. Please don't stay away too long.
Move out!
I still need to find Damakio's mansion. Oh! Found it. A handsome young man in a snow-white toga reclines on a plush armchair next to a table heaving with sumptuous foods. Flowers are nested in his curls, while gems sparkle on his half-bared chest. A boy sits on the floor before him, rubbing the soles of the man's feet with scented oils. The master of the house greets Arushale with a wave of his hand. Even the glittering rings cannot hide the black scabbed fingers oozing with pus. There you are, my venomous butterfly, more beautiful than ever. I see that you've taken a stroll around the world of the mortals, and that did you some good. You're slimmer, and then there's a more healthy flush to your cheeks, just like a doll. And what is this? A souvenir from Galarian? A handsome one, isn't he? So fresh, so hale, you've barely used him, I see. I'm not Arushale's trophy, I'm her friend. Order your slave to keep quiet, my butterfly, or I'll order mine to serve up his tongue as my next meal. He sneers contemptuously at me. Speaking of meals, please sit and eat. And I'm feeling magnanimous today. Your mortal pet may also partake. Just look at the perfect table I've laid in your honor if you're coming. See the grapes? Every single one is gilded, and the wine is from the ruins of Azelant. Is older than any living mortal, many demons, and even some of the gods. And last, but certainly not least, behold our main course, a roasted drake. They eat us all the time, so why shouldn't we return the favor? Thank you. It's been a while since I last saw you. What happened to your hands? He raises his disfigured hands and smiles innocently. Don't you remember what these hands did at your behest? It seems the nature of the Azada cannot contain all the freedom granted by the Abyss without sustaining a little damage. But it's nothing, it barely hurts. Go on, eat. This is all for you. Or perhaps you prefer human meat. He grabs the slave boy by the hair and presses a sharpened manicured nail to his throat. Do you want me to serve him instead? Don't. I've never had the taste of mortal flesh. Only mortal souls. You've managed to change yourself, Arushale, that's the main thing. And he betrayed himself. On a diet, afraid of getting fat. Clever girl. You succubi must take every good care of your looks, and it's not like you have anything else. Now, if you don't mind, I think I'll sample this fine repast. He picks up a piece of meat and chews on it with great relish, and then wipes the grease. There's never a dull moment in this place, I'll bet. Indeed, every day is a holiday in the Abyss. I've come to ask for forgiveness. I did this to you. I turned you this way, and it is my fault. Fault? What are you going on about, darling? I'm happy now, thanks to you. Who I was back in Elysium, a destitute good-for-nothing. All I did was flutter around singing ditties, and now I've gotten everything I could dream of. Treasures, slaves, the best grub. I sleep in comfort and with whomever I want. They respect me in the city. I open my purse, and they prostrate themselves before me. All of my enemies are gone. What else is there to want? I'm happy. This isn't happiness. Is it not? That's news to me. If having all your dreams come true isn't happiness, then what is? Fine, let your mortal pet be the arbitrator. You there, half-orc, what say you? Am I happy or not? One man's joy is another man's anguish. Quite the philosopher, isn't he? I used to enjoy listening to philosophers over dinner. I had a whole symposium here, and then I kicked them all out. Their logoria gave me indigestion. I remember what you were when I first met you. So brave, so kind, so inspired, and I ruined you. Forgive me. Ugh, all you did was teach me what life is all about. I didn't find it amusing back then, but now I understand your valuable lesson. The old me would never have achieved what I have now. I didn't even have such desires as such. What did I want? Justice, freedom, sugary froth, and idealist drivel. I should thank you for opening that milksop's eyes. Instead of replying, she begins to hum the Song of Elysium. Enough, enough, stop that. It's making my head hurt. Do you want some music? Here's real music for you. He claps imperiously, and 3 scantily clad succubi enter the room and start playing musical instruments. Do you recognize those dresses? You wore the same one on the night you dumped me for the first time. I bawled like a simpleton, but it doesn't matter anymore. I'm always merry now. Every time I bend one of them over, I picture your face that day. Which one of you is out of tune? Hey you, the one what am I paying you for? To ruin my strings? Give yourself 20 lashes. Succubi produces a whip, and Demacchio grins lavishly, his eyes darting from the musician to Arushale and back. Arushale, you have no idea how much I want to behead him right now. I understand, but it's my fault. I made him like this. I've tried to apologize, but you clearly don't need my apologies. Let's have it your way then. I just want you to know I wholeheartedly regret what I've done to you. Goodbye. I'm leaving, and this time for good. Sit down, you whore. He slams his hand on the table, staining the cloth and with black pus. The other succubi produce whips and smirk. You're not leaving this place again. You're mine by right, and you'll stay mine forever. That's enough. I don't want to kill you. There's no need to fight. Let's go our separate ways and not hurt each other anymore. Desna, know you've had enough of that already. Oh, I don't want to kill you either. I want to gouge out your eyes and then I'll perforate your skin. Oh, okay, and then I'll drill a hole in your head. Jesus Christ, dude. Let me remind you of what you've lost. No, I don't want to remember. Take the wench alive. You may eat the mortal right here. Get to it, you lazy layabouts.
To battle, my friends!
Desna, guide my hand!
Endure this!
The light take you!
Fall!
Why doesn't he have his, Oh, did they disarm me? Okay.
Run them through!
What jerks. Another disarm. Damn it.
Make your peace. I'm sorry.
Make every strike count.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Oh, you're still holding your... Oh. Is it just for one turn? That's not so bad. Main hand is disarmed.
I will resist!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I was never...
I will bring down the divine wrath. Out of my way!
Prepare yourself.
But I'll try.
You're going nowhere. You're mine. I've renounced evil. Now I serve Desna, your former mistress. If she gave a succubus like me a chance, surely she can forgive you too. The path of ascension is difficult. Am I a toy to you? You send me to the abyss on a whim, and you change your mind and call me back to Elysium. Stuff your ascension up your ass. Enough of this nonsense. Do you want me to apologize? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say any of that. I've missed you so much. You're my only desire. He falls to his knees. Everything I've hoarded, the treasures, the slaves, it's all for you. I beg of you, I will give you everything. Just please don't leave. An Azada yesterday, a demon today. Will you be an angel tomorrow? No, there's nothing merry about it. Get up, that's enough. For the last time, repent. Either follow me on the path to Desna or get out of my way and let me go. Is it like that then? Then I would rather die than let you leave here alive. Well,
I was never good at stealth, but I'll try.
Head on!
Together, we stand.
AC 45? Jesus Christ.
You won't survive me. Die!
Desna, guide my hand.
Into the fray!
Amorone sente. Endure this! Let's hear you cry!
Make your peace.
The light, take you!
Make every...
Avoid my blade!
Amrata Gratio.
Oh, I missed. Forgive me and farewell. There's nothing left for us to do here. It's not your fault. He had a choice and he chose evil. Choice is free will. Choice and free will are just words and liars that use to manipulate and justify their actions. I know this too well. It's easy to break a person's will, and freedom to choose means little when they don't know your options. Don't console me. It's my fault, and my last chance for atonement now lies dead. What happened here, everything he said, I need to reflect on it. I want to talk about it, but not right now. Later when we've had a chance to sort out my thoughts. Okay. Oh, the door's here. I was like, how do I get out? What did I get? Stormcaller Spear, Ring of Protection 4, Constitution 4, Monster Protection. Huh. Alright. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it there for this morning, everybody.